Hold on, y'all. I want to come in from a different microphone from this one, and it's not in this scene. Hold on, hold on. Isn't it fun to do a live stream? Let me see. That would be from this. This is what I want. Audio input. It was in my other scene, so I assumed it was in this scene, and I thought it was just going to work. But audio input capture, probably this one. And then we're going to assign it to, I'm going to echo for a minute if this works. I'm going to assign it to, no, window, no, why? This is so dumb. Why are you being like this? Get rid of it. I don't want it anymore. Oh no. Now it's just here and I don't know. Ugh. Delete. This is what I wanted to be doing right now at the start of the stream. This is it. This is what I wanted. This is how I wanted it to start. I don't even have the game set up yet, y'all. I was just gonna... Let me put the microphone a little where you can maybe hear it's angled toward my mouth a little better. I was like, I'll just set up the game on stream. It'll be fine. And here we are. And now, you know, but so yeah. Why is this? Okay, hold on. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna do this together. Hi YouTube. Also, I am co-streaming, so this is on Twitch and YouTube. Very exciting. So hi YouTube. Twitch. I don't need to say hi to Twitch. They're used to seeing me. Okay, so here I'm coming in the microphone I wanted, so it should sound different because I'm coming in a different microphone on this screen. So here's my question for everyone watching: is what sound do you like better? Because if you like the other one from the other scene better, I just will use that in this scene because it's already in here. But if you like the way this sounds better, then I will figure out how to put this in the other scene. Not that it matters. I could just start here. We don't even have to be on the other scene. How do we feel about this? It's quiet. Okay, so we like the other one better. Great. We'll use the other one. I'm gonna just, yeah, great. We'll just use, that's because that's my voiceover microphone. It's just like far away from me. And I thought, what if I use my little camera, tiny little travel like boom mic? It'll be closer to me and pointed down at me and maybe that'll be better. But we'll just stick with my, my voiceover microphone, which is just farther away. Okay, well that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing now. And yeah. I'm going to bring up my volume a smidge, though, because I am farther away. How's this, everyone? How is it? Hi. Welcome to Final Girl. How do we feel about this mic level now? That's the question. Because I am just farther away from it because of the setup. Because of the setup. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up. Thank you everyone for your feedback on the audio. Isn't this the best part of a live stream? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the subscription, Verdukai, over there on Twitch. I do have the sounds for the alerts off, but visually we will see them happen. Okay. So let me just bring up, there's only so much I can do because I'm pretty loud already. We're going to come up to here and that should be pretty good. I'm in the yellow on my meter. So I'm going to say that's probably pretty good. Verdukai, yes, I am streaming this also to YouTube right now. Hi, YouTube. I also didn't let YouTube know I was doing this, so this is a surprise. So it's because I was supposed to be filming something today, everyone, but then it rained. And that messed up the plans for the shoot. So that pushed. That's actually happening Monday now. So video game stuff on Twitch is going to be affected by that. But I thought, oh, I'll stream Final Girl because Matthew is... Hey, Croyd, I'm so glad you found the Twitch. Matthew is on a train right now, traveling to one of his final destinations for his travel trip he's been doing for his YouTube channel, his travel YouTube channel. And so I thought I should stream Final Girl. So here we are. We are going to be playing, and again, I don't have it set up yet, but I'm going to try and set it up quickly so we can dive right into the game as quickly as possible. Yay, Meredith on YouTube says, it's a very nice surprise. Oh, Ernie, thank you so much for your feedback. Says, I produce a live show too. I feel your pain. It is always, and this is only like my second time streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So I'm still like, whoa, you know? Thank you for that follow over on Twitch, Hankroyd. Yeah, says, I came from YouTube. I prefer the Twitch interface. I feel you. You know, it's definitely like a bit of a different experience in both places, but it's nice to be able to now stream to both places at the same time, and that way people can choose what their preference is, which is nice. So we are playing The Killer from Tomorrow. This is the one that's like the Terminator. Thank you, June the Queen, for the follow. This is the one that's like the Terminator. The killer is called, where is it? The Hunter. And then our location is a Sunny Days Mall. And this is going to be pretty interesting. I was reading over the rules so I knew how to play it last night. And we'll have allies, which I don't think we've had in any of the feature films we've played so far. We've had minions for the killer we've had to deal with, but we haven't actually had any allies on our side. And so that is going to change a lot of things about the gameplay. I think this is going to be a really interesting one, though. YouTube chat has told me that Van Ryder Games came out and said that this is the hardest one. So thanks, Evan. I guess we can't complain to AJ about this one because AJ's not the designer of this scenario. Evan is, but there you go. Acorn Squash says the Twitch alert placement. Hold on. The Twitch alert placement has The Killer from Tomorrow below as if it's a caption describing the person subbing following. That's pretty funny. Hey, Frost Knight. Hey, Sass Queen. Yeah, Kamarowski is saying they think YouTube is better for quality and video on demand. Twitch is better for chatting and interactions. Hey, GM Gigolo. How you doing? There's plenty of people I haven't said hello to. I should pop out my chat. Hold on, everyone. We're just gonna make a couple small adjustments so I can see the chat a little better. Oh, Shadow Ops just got their Kickstarter. Did you get season 3? I guess you would have, because otherwise you would just buy them in the store. So that's awesome. Which ones have you played? I'm just making the chat in my YouTube window bigger so that I can see that better. Also, hi, Alan Meek. How are you? I have not had a chance to look over the scenario stuff you sent me for my Final Girl card, but I'm really excited to check it out. So we have allies. At the Sunny Days Mall, we have our savior ally, you know, a little John Connor-esque kind of friend. He's just with us. We have to save him. If he dies, we lose. So we have to save him. And we have to earn his trust. So there'll be a mechanism for earning his trust, which is going to change the way the actions he can take when he gets to take actions. And then we also have, of course, here's our hunter board. I'll go to the down camera in just a second. And what's cool about this is so like Terminator and Terminator 2, right? We have, where is the card? It's over here. This is our Mark V version. So first, we're going to be fighting the Mark V version, but once we do enough damage to him, and then we can repair him. Sasqueen, you're streaking just fine there over on Twitch. You're exactly doing it right. When we repair him, he will become an ally who we can use, which is very cool. But then we'll have the Mark 10 that we have to fight against. So that's that. When Dan over on Twitch says, I've only gotten the chance to play Razorface so far, but he's one of my favorite boxes. Whoa, cool. So of season 3, we've only played the Merrick Murders. That's what we played like 2 weeks ago. Crush Level, that's awesome. Says, I got Catan recently, and I recently added The Mind to my list of games to get. The Mind is cool. It's a fun game. Very different from Catan, but yeah. Hi, 3 Musketeers. I know you were in chat already. It says, I'm playing Stardew Valley now, and on the other screen I have your stream, and I'm writing comments on phone because it's easier than switching between windows. I feel that for sure. Hi, Michael Waldo. Glad you're excited to see this one live. Demurger on. I need to put the chat on. I need to be able to combine the chat in one place and put it on screen so everyone can see what everyone else is saying. That'll be a goal for next stream. That's a goal for next stream. Okay? And I'm not undefeated in... Oh, I am undefeated in Season 3. Zumherger, I thought you were teasing me, saying I'm undefeated in Final Girl, because I'm not. But I am in Season 3, because I've played one, and I won it. I'm not set up. So let's do setup real quick. Let's try and do this quickly so we can get into the game, okay? So here's our location board. Here's our healer. All right. I don't know. Should we play Tali or Cat? Tali, you only have to take... you only have to save 4 people, and she has 6 health. I might go with her. For Cat, you have to save 6 people. I'm never going to do that. What are their special powers? Hey, Heavy Cardboard. How you doing? Sussman says, when you simultaneously stream, are you using a program or just OBS? So I'm using OBS, but the simul stream is happening because of a plugin, basically, that I've downloaded from Stream Elements. So the multi-streaming is running through Stream Elements, which is connected to my OBS. Thank you for the follow, Guru714. Hankor says, I vote Cat because I love cats. Tally is easier, says Freakboy NW, but Cat is a better power. But when have you ever... Okay, for people who've watched me play this game before. When have you ever seen me activate my power by saving enough victims? For the number of times you've watched me play this game, how many times have you seen that happen? I'm terrible. I'm terrible at getting items and saving victims, which is probably why I lose a lot. Tally's powers, when this card is flipped, immediately take a reaction card into your hand. Cat, whenever you inflict damage to an enemy with a gun, do an additional 2 damage. Ooh. Freak Boy says, that's why I said Tally is easier, because I never get to, so I never say. I do like Cat's power, but she only has 4 health. That's such a good point. Alan Meek is pointing out, so a rule that I haven't talked about yet is if you save the savior ally, you immediately flip over to your power. So actually, we should take the final power because we need to do this. This is our focus. We don't need to save 6 people. Okay, we're taking Cat because we like that power. All right. We're going to play with Cat. Pull out all my stuff. I'm so sorry I wasn't set up before we started. Let's pull out all this stuff. I'm gonna focus in for a second. We're taking out the Epic Dark Power because no thank you. It's hard enough without making it harder. You seriously need the damage against the Mark 10, says Freak Boy. That sounds right. 3 Musketeers says a good point too, which is less health means faster to that extra die you get for only having 1 health left. And I do kind of rely on that a lot of times. Let's just do this one for the Dark Power. What's interesting is the Hunter, basically, no matter what version he's in, his bloodlust does not go up when a victim dies. Which is pretty interesting. It only goes up, so nothing. These are just little health tokens. Oh my gosh, my finger's stuck. what was I saying? It only goes up when he does damage to you or an ally, I think, or when you do damage to him. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, so we got these things because we're gonna need bits. I actually don't like that that I'm not set up. It's making me feel flustered. Okay. It's making me feel flustered. These are health. Those are health for our Mark 5 ally if we manage to get him. I think this goes in here too. There must be one that gives you no health. I don't know. All right. We haven't won anything with our friends yet, so we don't get to open these cards, though a lot of times I like to open them anyway, because, like, I'm gonna win. Okay. Now let's open up our other stuff on this side. I took out the epic finale. I sure did, Zimherger. Crush Level over on Twitch has redeemed some channel points to tell everyone to hydrate, and I'm going to have some of my coffee. Hide behind the savior's health? Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea as long as the savior doesn't die, right, Michael? Don't spill the drink. I might spill. I cannot be trusted. Uh-oh. I've immediately... Oh, it's right here. I thought I dropped my little tracker thing, but I didn't. Okay, let's throw this away. Okay, tarot cards. Here's our trust cards, savior action cards, and action cards for building trust. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Let's see. We have our events, which we'll shuffle in a moment. We've got our items. We'll deal with that momentarily. We have our setup. Hi, Chrysican. Keith is still waiting for theirs to arrive. Sass Queen, I got the purple ember mug. I got it for Christmas. It's pretty good. It's pretty perfect. Oh, Box Meeple says, can't wait to see how annoying the savior really is. Oh no, it's delayed coming into the UK. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Box Meeples. That sucks. All right, this is our... That's going to be our setup. We're going to do our event. I'm going to pull an event card now while I'm thinking about it so that we remember to actually do it before the game starts. I do have the app, Sasqueen, yeah, to set the temperature for the mug. So that I can adjust it because as there gets less liquid in the mug, I don't want it to be as hot. So I tend to like kind of turn it down as I go. Okay, this is going to be our first event of the game. Busted escalators. Oh no. Gonna take energy to go through the escalators. Okay. Let's just, why are there banana peels? What the heck? Banana peels in this. Okay. Just gonna pop open some things. Me. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, and this is cool. So in Sunny Days Mall, when you do, there's a lot of really cool things happening. Hopefully I can keep track of all of it. So when you do damage to the killer, or maybe even when you take damage, I'll have to double check. You like, when you're in one of these storefronts, you actually will bust through the wall. So you make stores adjacent to each other. So you put down this little like busted wall token, and you can then like move through like the hole you've made in the wall. And there's also mechanisms for, so these are like railings because this is like the upstairs, and then down below of course is the food court. And you can like jump down or potentially fall over the railing and take damage or die. So there's some really cool things honestly happening with this location. Okay. Warp. So let's get organized. So Kat, our final girl, goes here. I'm gonna put, let's see. let's zoom out and let's see what's going to make some sense. Let's put our ally over here. We'll track him there. And then if we get the other ally, which hopefully we will, we'll put him over here. I think that makes some sense. And then we'll put his cards. We're tracking his trust. We'll put that up there. Let's see. So this is, let's just see what if I just shuffle his deck. Place the Savior Meeple. So he's the orange Meeple. Okay, that's in here. He gets 4 health markers and 4 action cubes. Because he's going to be able to take actions that will have like a cooldown, depending on where we are in the trust level here. Let's see. We have a trust marker. Okay, that's this blue thing. It's next to go to hell. Right now, he does not trust us. Oh, you can't see it, but you're gonna have to believe me. He does not trust us right now. It says go to hell. And then the build trust action cards are gonna go into the tab below. We're gonna put those right here. And then the chopper token goes in the atrium space. Chopper token. No, oh, is that the, y'all, I was like, why is there a helicopter in this mall? Was looking for a helicopter, you know, like get to the chopper, a different Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I think they mean this little bike. So that's going to the atrium space. Oh, Alan Meek says, I tend to get this event and slippery floors. Woof. Did I hear about the new special feature film that will come out at Gen Con? The movie's taking place on the con. You have to figure out which one of 10 cosplayers is your enemy. What? Oh, cool. For Final Girl? They're cosplaying opponents from the Final Girl films? I had not heard about that. That sounds awesome. That sounds really cool. Okay, and then I think the only thing with the Terror deck changes with the Hunter setup. Okay. What happens to his action card? What happens to his cards? Hold on, everyone. I'm sorry that I'm not already set up. We're gonna fly through this. It's gonna be fine. And then for the VOD, I'll just put a mark when the game actually starts. Shuffle the Savior cards from the Savior deck. Okay, great. Oh, it's because it's a Scream-inspired one. That's interesting. This is the highlight of the stream for sure, me trying to get set up. All right, here's our Savior deck. I'm going to put it over there. Okay, that's that. And then, okay, so for the Hunter, he gets 2, these are countdown tokens, and he gets 2 countdown tokens on the back of the finale. Oh, right here on the back of the finale card. You can see right there. Bloop. Then randomly choose 3 cybernetic part tokens. That's all of these. We should shuffle them up. What are these? Those are not cybernetic parts. Okay, great. Just double checking. Place them face down. There should be a stack of 5 tokens. Blah. Okay, we're gonna do these. Hopefully they all have health. I'm gonna do a lot of like explaining of this one as we go, just because I'm spending so much time up front with the setup. But for those of you in chat who have played this one before, this is my first time playing it, so help keep me on track. Game Time or Colorado Game Time. Are you the Terminator in this? Or are you fighting the Terminator? We're fighting the Terminator, the legally distinct Terminator called the Hunter, but there's a version of him that if we damage him enough, then we pick up his parts and we repair him, he'll become our ally to help us fight the ultimate Terminator / Hunter, who's who we actually have to kill to win. Oh, that's very nice of you to say, One-Eyed Dan, who says, to be honest, I like seeing the setup. And so is Three Musketeers. Okay, I'm glad y'all feel that way. It makes me feel like slightly flustered to not be, I feel like it's not interesting. Oh, Box Meeples, I don't know, says, which was the feature film that Jamie had to restart as she died in 10 minutes? And Alan Meek says it was this one. Good. Good. And GM Gigolo saying this is a sweet dice tray. This was made for me by Hello, My Name is 11. If they are in chat. Okay, so we have our token. So basically when we damage the Mark V, these tokens are going to end up in spaces near him. And then once we get to these little countdown tokens, the killer phase won't happen. We'll just discard one of those. We'll play again. The killer phase won't happen. We'll discard the last one. And then he becomes the Mark X. But we can then use these tokens that we have, like the components that have fallen off of him, to gather, get back in his space, and repair him to make him our ally. Hello, my name is 11 is here. Oh, thank you for everyone who's been subscribing. Twitch has just let me know that I'm 50% of my way to completing the sub goal that I have right now. So that's awesome. Matthew and I appreciate that very much. Because those sub dollars help support us when we don't have sponsored streams, which is really great. Okay, set aside the Hunter Mark 10 terror card and build the terror deck as normal. Then take the bottom 2 cards, shuffle with this, put them on the bottom. So this card will end up in the last 3 cards on the in the finale, in the terror deck, excuse me, the finale deck. The terror deck, which when it runs out, triggers the finale. Thank you for that follow, the Strong Force. Oh, so while I have this open, I'm going to just double check the Bloodlust. It does not increase when a victim is killed. Instead, Bloodlust increases when the hunter either deals damage to you or an ally, yes, or is damaged itself. Now, something that's cool about... we'll be referencing these rules as we play, for sure. Something that is cool about having allies is you can choose... Thank you for resubscribing, Zednew. So super excited that my final girl season 3 is set to arrive tomorrow. Oh, I hope it shows up. Good to see how to play, or maybe how not to play this scenario. You know what you're in for here. It's probably a good example of how not to play the scenario. I hope I can last more than 10 minutes. Maybe that's why I've been stalling with the setup and everything, because now I've been streaming for half an hour now, so. Is there still a way to use a Prime subscription on Twitch? Yes, you can still use your Prime to get a free subscription every month over on Twitch. So what I was saying is, normally, you know, when you are in, you can't like use your reactions normally in this game to stop damage from happening to a victim, right? You can only do it to stop it from happening to you, if I'm not mistaken. And when you have an ally, you can actually choose who takes the damage, you or the ally, and you can choose to protect them or protect yourself. And yeah, let me do one more good shuffle, and then we take 10 cards out of this deck. So this has shuffled in the terror cards from both the Sunny Days Mall location deck and also the Hunter Killer deck, right? So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So some division of cards from those 2 decks. And then we're going to take the last 2 cards, and we're going to take our Hunter Mark 10 card, and this gets shuffled in with these. The Almighty Game Genie, how do you think the finally released Paula mini turned out? I think it's so awesome. I do have it. It's in my box right here. I think it's really cool. I need to paint it. I think that'll be awesome. I'm thrilled with it. Okay, so our terror deck is now created. We need to put out all of our actual base game stuff. I like to have my little turn reminder here, so I'm going to set that over here. And we're almost ready to actually go. Here she is. I know I don't play myself very often, but I really like to show off the characters for the feature films I'm playing. So that's why I don't play with my own character very often, but I should start playing with her more. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, these are action cubes for this guy if we get him, which hopefully we will. Let's put out our dice that are surely going to betray us. I need new dice, y'all. I need new dice. I really need to get my hands on the tier dice that everyone keeps talking about because I need the help. All right, let's put some health tokens out. He's got 4, 1, and he does not have like a secret final health token. He just has 4 health. And we don't know how many health this guy will have because it will be determined by which components we repair him with. I have 4 as cat here. So, there's something weird on my screen. Okay, there we go. Hi, the Pudgy Ninja. Good morning. Can someone who has season 3 already check the feature films rulebook for this one and say what achievements are on this one? Ooh, where would we see achievements? Is it in a special thing? I'm not good enough at this game to have achievements in anything. Okay, let me pull out my extra health tokens. Oh my gosh, come on, get out of here. Get out of the... Okay, time. Oh, was I showing y'all the... No, that's not... Oh yeah, that's the early one. That's the prototype. Okay. Bloodlust marker. Important. Important. Our horror level starts at 5. Oh my gosh, starts at 5. That's bad. That's bad, y'all. Okay. Let's get our little extra health token situation. Also, y'all, if I die in 10 minutes, I'm not starting this over again. We're just be like, well, guess that's it. We're done. Oh, they're in the app, of course. Yes, there's a Final Girl companion app. I've played with it before. Yeah, I'll have to look and see. It'll do like little scenario setups and stuff for you. It's really cool. Boxed Meeples came over to Twitch. I think this Prime sub did work. I'm sorry I missed the alert for it, but yeah, I'm seeing it. Let's dive in. Paul, I haven't heard about the tier dice. My dice also feel rigged. Where would I look for those dice? So they're tiers like tears that you cry. And I actually don't know what do I think I inspired the tier dice. If I did, I wish they would send them to me. Is what I will say, Box Meeples. They have not sent me the tier dice. I'm gonna have to buy them. I think they were in, or were they part of season 3? Were they part of the season 3? I actually don't know. Were they part of the season 3 Kickstarter? But Hello, My Name is 11 is saying they should be up for sale on the Van Ryder Games site. So if you go to, if someone in both places would do ! Sponsor, that'll give you a link you can click. And the companion app, yes, has been around since like season 2. Okay. I'm going to say that this is my extra health, which hopefully will be something good. This is their extra health, which hopefully will be something bad. What else do we need? We need 15 health. Yeesh. So we don't actually do damage to this, to the killer until we've gotten rid of all these machine parts on him and gotten rid of the Mark V. How do you even fit 15 hearts on here? This is ridiculous, Van Ryder Games. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jeez. Thank you for dropping the sponsor link in chat. That is helpful. Yeah, it's helpful. Tier dice have a tier on the 1 and 2 side. If you resolve the no success option on an action card, you get 1 tier token for each tier you rolled. Tiers are redeemed for help like time or movement. I need to be playing with those. Thank you for explaining that, Almighty Genie. They're in the Season 3 accessories box along with the dice tray. I need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I need one more heart. This is like all the hearts I have. 14. Okay. That is wild. Can we just look at the number of hearts on this? I don't like it. This is inappropriate and wrong. Okay, we need our cards. I'm like, what are we missing? Oh, the way I play the game. Cards. Come on, come on. Ugh, got tokens everywhere. Okay. My poor action cards that I've never sleeved and they need to be sleeved so bad. 15 health is too much. Thank you, AKSWAT. AK SWAT. All right. Oh, so setup. I'm going to be here, it looks like. The killer starts. I need to double check when the silver meeple goes out. Does he go out at the start or just when he becomes the Mark 10? I'll double check that in a second. These we're not using. Okay. We're going to have extra cards in our tableau here, our little action card market, because we've added these build trust cards in. I'll probably put my 0 cost cards maybe somewhere slightly else. So I'm going to put my 0 cost cards. Well, right now they all start in my hand. But maybe we'll just stick them up here, kind of like they're in my backpack. Help me keep track, because last time we played I got flustered and I got cards that I shouldn't have had at some point. We got to put out victims. Okay, let's double check. It said where to put. Okay, setup. So the Mark 5 meeple is the red meeple, like normal, on the killer starting space. So he goes here in the service entrance. And then the silver meeple will happen once we get this dude. Okay, great. We'll put that back because I don't use it. And then, well, the savior's in play until the savior deck runs out. Draw a savior card during the upkeep phase. Resolve the effect based on the, okay, great. So help me remember, we're going to draw savior cards during the upkeep phase, okay? Alan Meek says, if Kat finds her broomstick and gets her ability, then it may be okay. Oh gosh. The Pudgy Ninja, if I sleeved every game in my collection, I would be broke. I just replace games once in a blue moon if they're successive wear. Yeah. At least on this map, you have a lot of opportunities to deal extra damage via the railings and the breakable walls. Yeah, silver meeples used to represent. Yeah, great. Thank you. And then the savior, who will panic like a victim. I'm going to be able to keep up with all of it, I promise. He's a young teenager upon whom the fate of the human race depends. He goes, place the savior meeple in the S space indicated on the setup card. He's orange. Boop. And he goes way over here in Stan's Sporting Goods. Great. Don't let me forget we have to set up our item deck. It's cool. It's only taken me 40 minutes to get ready. That's not a big deal at all. That's not a big deal at all. Oh, there's a victim in here with him. There's one down here with the chopper, which is a motorcycle, not a helicopter. Which makes sense. Now that I'm really thinking about it, it makes sense. The killer hunts me. Yes. So the killer is actually, and I'll read through it actually again right before we start. The killer's main goal is to kill the savior. So he's going after the orange meeple. And if he dies, if the savior dies, the savior ally dies, we lose. So we have to protect him. But he does not care about the victims. And if victims die, they die, but it will not actually increase his bloodlust. Well, yeah, Paula's famous last words. I'll be able to keep track of all this. I promise. I promise. Okay, then we have 2 victims here. We have 1 in this part of the food court and 3 in this part of the food court. Okay. YouTube says now would be a good time to insert ads. YouTube really wants me to run an ad. We'll run one in a minute. I will, I don't want to run an ad. I don't want to. So I think, no, I don't think I'm going to. Thanks, YouTube. We'll do that later. Okay. So now we're going to shuffle up items. We are almost here. We're almost ready. Yeah, Pudgy Ninja, I agree. It's really neat how they keep finding new twists for this system. Okay. This is almost ready to go. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting, everyone. Thank you, Miss Goggins. I'm very happy with my latest haircut. I actually need to go and get it like trimmed and stuff. It's been since June since I got a haircut. But the way she cut it, I just let my hair air dry and it kind of works. And it's amazing. She basically gave me like a wolf cut and it's the best thing for my hair. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. These get 4 in them, right? I always forget. I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's why we have banana peels. Because it's an item we can find. That's funny. So in Stan's Sporting Goods, we might find banana peels. While in a railing space, spend a time to place a banana peel token in your space. And the enemy enters the space with a banana peel, discard the token, the enemy falls over the railing, ending their movement. That's hilarious. In the Zap Shack, which I feel like makes some sense, you can get a walkie-talkie. Play a build trust action card when not in the same space as the savior. I love that. I did not see the season 4 stream talking about the upcoming stuff. I need to check that out. Hackmaster 9000. Oh, this is like when he steals from the ATM in the movie. While at security, spend 2 time to place an alarm token in any store. Whenever the killer must choose a target, they will choose the alarm instead. Discard the alarm token when the killer enters the space where it is located. That's in the military surplus RS. Okay. So escalators are going to cost us extra time, and that's here and here because they're broken, so we have to run up them. So let's just double check a couple of things. So, and then we're ready to play. Okay, so when we damage the Mark V, we have to do 2 damage to remove one of these components off of him. Okay, so if we do 2 damage, it knocks one of those off. So we need to do 6 damage to him to get those 3 components knocked off. And then try and pick those components up and get in the same space as him to repair him to make him our ally. Damage does not carry over, but it is cumulative for 1 action phase. Boop, boop, boop. We have to spend a time to pick up a cybernetic part that we're in a space with. So don't let me forget to spend the time for that. And then when we repair him, we have to be in the space with the part. We spend a time to flip the part, and that gives him health. And then he becomes our ally the first time we do that, but we can keep giving him more parts as we go. But as soon as we do it the first time, he's our ally. We don't have to do all 3 of them. Allies are not considered victims. You cannot choose to have an ally follow you. Unless otherwise specified, allies cannot carry or use items. Victims will not follow allies. Allies cannot save victims. You can choose, if we're in the same space, who gets attacked, me or the ally. Allies are not considered victims for targeting. So unless specified otherwise, they are typically only targeted if the enemy is resolving a final girl victim target and an ally is the closest. Allies use action cubes to take actions, which are only allowed during the action phase. Or reactions, obviously. During the upkeep phase, all action cubes move over. Great. Let me just make sure his targeting. Yes. The hunter is focused on his primary target, derives no satisfaction from the deaths of bystanders. So unlike other killers, bloodlust does not increase when victim is killed. Oh, also when we make him our ally, the Mark V, the dark power flips over and we get it as like it has a special ability on it we get to use. So that's that. I'm trying to find, I feel like, well, I guess he's just going to target who he targets. But he doesn't care about killing victims. If they die, they die. But mostly he wants to go after us. Hold on. I just have to... Box Meeple says, I really want the Definitely Not Stranger Things film from season 3. We'll play that at some... Yeah, Ginny T, there's a lot of things that are going to cost us time in this scenario. So it will go after our ally, basically, if we're not in the way. If the ally is closest to him, he will go after the ally, and then the ally might die. If we can get in the way, then that will protect the ally, because he'll go after us. I think I have that correct for his targeting. Okay. And then the savior is, oh wait, here it is. The savior is the killer's primary target. I knew it was somewhere. It's not in the killer thing. It was in the location because the savior goes with the location. When an enemy would target me, it instead targets the savior. These targeting rules are in addition to those mentioned in the ally rules, blah, 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 blah. So this symbol actually means he's targeting the orange meeple. That's who the killer is after. That's their primary target. We're going to want to try to build trust so that we can get better actions out of him and he won't do bad. He won't run away from us and into danger. Every upkeep phase we'll pull a savior card. So we want to save the savior. If the savior's level is at its highest, which is the I believe you bit here. I know it's a little hard to see. It's kind of far away, and he's on an exit space. He may exit the board. If he does exit, you immediately receive all unclaimed victim rewards on your final girl card. Flip your card, get your ultimate ability. It's pretty great. And then we become the enemy's target. Okay, railings. Let's talk about railings. Great. Okay. So railings are these blue symbols. You see them. Railing spaces of white arrows indicating which direction you can move. So we can jump down basically to the food court. Us or an ally can do that. Victims will not do it. And when we do it, we roll a die. If 5 to 6, we land safely. A 1 to 4, we take damage. Just 1 damage. Enemies will never jump or voluntarily move from a railing space to a food court space. If enemies or victims, if an effect causes an enemy or a victim to move, they take a damage. So it will kill the victims. If victims panic, they might panic over the side of the railing. If anyone takes damage in a railing space, they get pushed over the side, fall to the food court, and take an additional damage. So if you damage someone in a railing space, you will do 2 damage to them, which is great. If you have a ranged weapon and you're in the food court, you cannot shoot up into a railing space. Okay, and the last thing is the stores. I already mentioned this, but whenever anyone takes damage in a store, they will be knocked through an eligible wall of your choice. Basically, one where there's not already an exit. They get to replace a destroyed wall token, and they take an additional damage. And now those two store spaces are adjacent. Okay, I think that's all the stuff. I think we can do this in an hour in. It's cool. It's totally fine. Let's Dive In says accessory box with the tier dice has now been pre-ordered. Sounds like it will make the game just a touch less difficult. I know. I need the help too. All right. Oh my goodness, Rado Runs Through is raiding over on Twitch. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome, 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 everyone. You are just in time, Raiders, because I've been streaming for an hour and I'm just now ready to play the game. So welcome. We are about to start playing the Killer from Tomorrow, a feature film from season 3, Final Girl. If you don't know me, my name is Paula. I stream board games here every week, typically with Matthew Jude, and also video games if you enjoy that. And of course, I'm on YouTube with Things Get Dicey and other board gaming content. So hi, everyone. Okay. Now it is time for everyone to decide if I will last longer than Jamie from Foster the Meeple did when she played this on a stream, and apparently she had to start over after 10 minutes because she died immediately. So, hopefully that will not happen to us. The big thing is we need to get trust. We need to build trust with our orange Meeple, our savior. I feel like these are bad spots actually to put these cards because y'all aren't gonna be able to see them when I do close-ups. We'll leave this here for now, but let's actually move these. Hold on. And then we'll be ready to go. Because I want y'all to be able to see these cards, and I feel like they're in a spot where when I do close-ups, you can't really see them. I never use the victim pool thing over here, so we're going to put them here. This way, you'll be able to see them. How about that? Now, you can see it better. Curious where the horror comes into a board game. Can you feel horror with this? I can feel despair, that's for sure. I'm not, like, scared when I play it, but it does evoke, like, a horror movie, I think. Alan says, in Jamie's defense, she was rushed that day. Oh, thank you, Von Blade over on YouTube. He says, if you haven't watched all the This Game Gets Dicey, I don't even know the name of my own show. Things Get Dicey content, you're totally missing out. Okay. So, let's take our cards and let's go. I want to... Okay, so on the first killer phase, he's going to target our orange Meeple, our savior, move. He's only going to move one space, and then attack. So he's not going to be able to get to him. So I think the first thing... Can I build... Oh, I have to be in the space with the savior to build trust. So I need to move toward him. Right now he's saying go to hell, which means he cannot use any ally actions. Ooh, boy. So I need to get over to him. Boy. What is the right thing to do? And yeah, we should go over to Stan's Sporting Goods to try and get that banana peel, because you're right. I think that would actually be really hilariously effective. Oh, the event card. Acorn Squash is reminding us we need to do the event card. So I revealed this one during setup to help me remember. So we have it. Busted escalators will lose 2 time when moving through an escalator. So, oof. Yeesh. We need to buy these cards. Okay. Let's try to walk. We'll just try to walk. How about that? And we're going to try and walk over to there. It's going to take us a little while, but the first thing we're going to do is play a walk card. Zimherger, the insert is... I think actually the boxes for Final Girl are really good. I know where to put stuff. I know how it goes. It's not confusing. I think they work really well. Okay, so we're playing our walk. We can roll 2 dice. Oh, and also, in terms of the playmat conversation, I have an old playmat. It's got a misprint on it. These are the dice symbols from Hostage Negotiator. So if you get a playmat now, it will be correct. So 2 dice. No successes, but I can convert that one into a success if I just take a damage immediately, but lose 2 time, blurg. I will discard a short rest and a focus to convert this one into a success so that I can move 1 space. It's going to cost me a time, but I think it's worth doing. So I'm going to come into the space with this victim right here. So now they'll follow me. It costs me a time. He's going to attack me if I move again. I'm going to stay right where I am. I'm not going to do anything else. And that's that. That's it. So these cards were spent. I have 3 still in my hand. I have 5 time I can spend to get more cards. And I'm just going to immediately spend 2 to get this build trust, even though I'm not going to be able to use it for a little while. And then I think I'm going to get 2 for the sprint. And then I have 1 left. And so I think I'll probably grab this close call. This will reset to 6. These will go back into my 0 cost area for the market, which I'm going to put here because there's just a lot going on. Zimharger is asking, where are the exits on this board? So the exits are here where the killer starts. Down in this corner, that's it. Is that it? Ew. Okay, down in this corner and up here. That's it. That's not great. So now we do our killer phase. So the killer is going to target our orange meeple, the savior, and move 1. She's going to move here. And he would attack, but he's not in a space with anyone, so no one will die. And then we do, no one needs to panic because no one died. And then we do our upkeep phase. So we will reveal a terror card. Oh no, sorry, we need to do the terror card before we do the panic phase. Of course, everyone. Of course. Yeah, Jenny T says, I've never been to a mall with so few exits. Box Meeples, yes, you could use this map and do like a Dawn of the Dead scenario, which would be awesome. Okay. Our terror card is it hits like a freight train. Oh no. Okay. So he's targeting again. He's moving. Ooh, poor victim. Yeah, he goes here. He goes here and he will attack. So he will kill this victim. So this victim's dead. But that does not make the bloodlust go up. He doesn't care. That's just collateral damage. But it doesn't, he's not into it. If either you or the savior were attacked in a store or a railing space, they receive an additional damage. That's not what happened. He killed a victim. So we're okay. Oh yeah, Zamharger saying you have the vignette, right? The little expansion box from season 1. That's Terror from Below, I think. That's zombies, and you just play it in this scenario. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to do that at some point. That's going to be very fun. Joe Don says, this isn't quite as chaotic as the last video I just watched a few minutes ago. All I'm going to say is it involves Paula and a whole lot of Jenga. Y'all go check out Game Night Picks on YouTube. We have a new series over there called Lost in the Shuffle, and I played some extreme Jenga, and it was very fun. Terror from the Grave vignette. Thank you, Terror from Below. It's because of the birds one is Terror from Above, right? Okay. Okay, so this is done. Now, upkeep phase, we're going to pull a savior card and see what the kid does. Let's see what he does. You're not the boss of me. Yeah, he sure isn't. So we pick wherever our trust level is with him is the thing that happens. Oh my gosh. So right now we're on go to hell because we have no trust with him. So he's going to move 3 spaces away. Good, 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 kid, good. Interesting. I think he'll go, so he'll go here, here, and then down the escalator. He doesn't have to spend time to do it. So then I think he goes here. So he's now down below and here where this chopper item is. We probably have to find the keys to use this. Okay. That's that. That's the upkeep phase. Our turn again. It's okay. As long as he stays away from the killer, whatever, right? Like, it'll be fine. I think we try to go into the space with our baddie and try and see if we can damage him. And it'll do extra damage to him because he's in a railing space. So I think we're going to once again. I need 2 successes. I'm gonna use the sprint because I only need 1 success to be able to move 2 spaces. So I'm rolling 2 dice and 1 success is all I need. 1 success is all I need. Hey, Paula's, how's the UK going? Oh, also, hola, Luis. How is Mexico today? Okay, all right. So, I got 1 success. I'm not going to burn cards to get 2 successes because I don't need it. I don't need to move 3 spaces. I want to go 2 spaces. So, this victim will follow me for 1 space. Sorry. This victim will follow me for 1 space. They're not going to go into the killer space with me, and that's fine. They're going to stay there. And then I'm going to go 2 into here. And now I'm going to... I never attacked this early. This is kind of wild. I'm going to use my weak attack. It's not great, but it's something. And I'm going to hope to do damage. Because if I do damage here, I'll do 2 damage. And that means one of these components is going to fall off. And we're 1 step closer to getting through Mark 5. So 2 dice. Oh, holy cow, y'all. That's 2 successes. Which means I do 1 damage and I take none myself. So I do 1 damage, but he's in a railing space. So, does he fall? Is that the idea? Is he gets pushed off and falls? Ooh, but that puts him on the same level as the... That puts him on the same level as the Savior, and maybe that's actually bad. Luis, I don't know if I'm going to be at Mega XP again yet in May. I would love to go. I need to figure out if it's feasible this year. I would love to go. Ironclad Ninja wants to know if I performed an exorcism on my dice before today's stream. Don't worry. The luck will change. It often starts out fine. Whenever anyone takes damage in a railing space, they are knocked over the railing into the adjacent food court space, receiving an additional damage. So, he goes, ah! Uh-oh, he's in a space with a bunch of... This is actually, it's not great. Like, it's good to do damage and get one of these pieces off of him, but I'm just sending him closer to a bunch of people he can kill. Three Musketeer says 2 successes means that this game will go bad very fast. Yeah, the luck will turn any moment. I hope I can make it too, Luis. I think it would be really fun. I really had a good time at Mega XP last year. Okay, so 2 damage, which means one of these pieces comes off. We don't know yet what's on the other side of it, but we roll a die, and it's going to, this piece is going to go 4, okay? So now we use like the panic numbers to see where it ends up. It ends up over here. So if we go here, we can pick that piece up. All right. It's still my turn. I'm kind of like, do we walk? Okay, chat, here, I need to know. If I took damage, I would have fallen over too. Yes. Actually, yes. Zimherger, that's a really good point. Yes. Hi, Panda Angel. How are you? Should I try to go back and save this victim? Or should I just ignore all the victims? I think I should just ignore the victim and try and get to the savior, right? No hearts are removed from the hunter yet, Olympiad. First, we have to get through... He's in his Mark 5 version right now, and that means first we have to do damage to get rid of all of these components off of him, and then he'll become Mark 10, and then we can start to actually do damage. Ginny T thinks we should save the victim. We could lower the horror level. If we save a victim, we can get 2 time back. We can take a guard card, we can move, and we can heal. So these are not bad bonuses. Well, the savior is very near a victim. We could just keep going and try and pick people up and get toward the savior. I am bad at saving victims, yeah. I'm going to get so far away from... I think it's a bad idea to backtrack. I'm going to try and move forward. I will try to walk, then I'm going to try and move forward this way. Okay. And then that'll be the end of the turn. Holy crap, y'all. I'm worried now about what's going to happen. Thank you for that follow, Monk801, because I've just rolled 2 more successes, which means I can move up to 2 spaces. It will cost me a time. Oh, did my other stuff cost me a time? Yes, I sprinted, so I should be down 1 other time. Okay. So I go here. I pick these guys up, and we go here. I could try and jump down, or do I leave those victims and try and just jump down? Oof. Thank you for those bits, Jenny. I'm so... Oh, thank you, Almighty Game Genie. I dealt it damage so the bloodlust goes up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so, like, you don't normally, the bloodlust doesn't usually have anything to do with doing damage to the killer, so it just was not in my head. But in this one, that's how you, it's kind of like the Borg, right? It's learning as you attack it, and it's getting more, like, focused in. We're going to try and get to the savior first, and then I will deal with getting this piece, this component. All right, that's my turn. So these will go away. I have 4 time to spend. And I will get, I think 2. I'm going to get another sprint. I have 2 more. I think I should, he might move away from me. I think I should get another trust with my other 2 time. So I have 2 build trust. Because we want to go all in on that. So that's the 4 time I had to spend. Okay, that's that. These will go... Oh, and I'll get these 0 cost cards. So I'm going to get a walk, a focus, and short rest. Okay, that's great. Yeah. And then these 0 cost cards I'm going to put here. That's the end of my turn. So now the killer will go. So targeting here. He gets up. He's going to move. His speed is 1. So let's see. He's going to go either 1, 2, 3, 4, or what? It does not matter. Ooh, would he go into the space with another victim or not? I don't know that he doesn't care about the victims. So I don't know that he would go into that space. He doesn't care. I think he would go, I'm going to roll a die. 2. So based on that, he'll go this way. Using the panic things. I just don't know which way he would go. I don't know. He doesn't. They say specifically that this killer doesn't care about the victim. So like, normally they would go toward the victim, but like I don't know, and it's even. So roll the die, and that's how we figured that out. Now he will attack, and this victim will die. But it doesn't affect his bloodlust. But the victim does die. He's like, get out of my way. Malamike on Twitch says, good news, bad news. Good. I get to watch a live stream of Final Girl. Bad. Paula's not playing it on a moving, rotating board while blindfolded. This is another reference to the extreme Jenga. Adam Holt, hello, over on YouTube says, what's the best advice for getting into Final Girl? I got the starter set for Christmas. That is so awesome. I say start with Hans in Camp Happy Trails. Start with that one because that's like your base level. Those are the base rules. So start with that and it'll help you learn like the foundation you need to know for the whole game. And then if you have any other feature films, you can start to like branch out into those. That's what I think. Yeah. WTF is a heel says, how to get into it? Open it. Open it up. Oh yeah, the Almighty Game Genie is making a good point. So the fact that the Hunter's Bloodlust goes up when you damage it, it's just when you do damage. It's not per point of damage. So if you're doing a lot of little one bits of damage, you're speeding up that Bloodlust more than if you do a one big hit that has multiple points of damage in it, right? So yeah, the killer is looking for victims' clothes, guns, and motorcycle keys. Exactly. Right now he's just walking around the mall naked. Malamike, thank you so much for gifting all those subs over on Twitch. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh yeah, we're gonna get the dark power next time we do damage to him. But we got it. We got to do it. Okay, that was the killer. Let's do a terror card, and then we'll do our savior card. Terror card is Intimidation Mode. Activate. Oh. Oh no, this is bad. So he's targeting. He's going to move 2. He's going to be 1 space away. Oh my gosh. Keith M75 on Twitch. Thank you for gifting those subs. I really appreciate it. If you're over on Twitch and you were just gifted a sub, please pop in chat and say thank you to either Keith or Malamike. Also, Monk801, I can't remember if I said thank you to you already. I don't think I did. I think I missed it when you subscribed with your Prime. Ironclad Ninja, yes, it's a lot of health tokens. That is a lot of health tokens. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. WTF is a heel. Okay, so the killer's going to go 1, 2. The horror goes up by 2. This is quite bad because that means we're going to have to only roll 1 die because the horror is here now. And if it keeps going up, then the bloodlust will continue. So that's not good. Let's see what our savior does. It's just the same thing. You're not the boss of me. So I'm still on go to hell. Move the savior 3 spaces away from you. Well, at least he's going to run past the killer. He just keeps running away. What a snot-nosed kid. Okay. Do they all just say this? Oh my gosh. All right. So he goes 1, 2, 3. I guess at least he's running away from the killer. I don't think it. Let me just. Will he move into the space with the killer? I think he would. I don't think I see anything that says he wouldn't. And that's moving away from us, so. I'm never going to get to him. Alright. Next. My turn. Let's go. When you knock the killer over the railing, it takes -1 heart, but the parts only break from 2+ damage, so does that apply as damage? That applies as damage you've done, so if I did 1 damage to him in a railing space, he fell to the floor and he takes a 2nd damage. That's 2 damage in 1 action turn, in 1 turn, so that counts. It is cumulative within that turn. So if I were to do 5 damage in 1 turn, then 2 parts would come off of him. I think it counts as damage. I'm saying it does. Someone can correct me in the comments later, but I think that counts. Because otherwise, it's impossible. So, that's what I'm saying. Alright, it's my turn. We still are not anywhere. The killer being in the exit is really cramping my style here. Alright, we're going to try and sprint again. Because I can't save victims if he's in the exit. They won't go in that space. I know, I need that walkie-talkie. I should have gone into the Zap Shack to get it. Sprint. We're going to sprint. Well, we're going to try to sprint. We can only roll 1 die. Do I have a focus in here? Okay, first we're going to try and focus, because if I can get this horror down, that would be great. That would be really good. 1 die, and we're going to hope to get the horror down. Of course not. I rolled a 1, so that won't be happening. I lose 2 time. Oh my gosh. The kid might just come up toward me. He's just going to keep running away from me. Eventually, he's just going to circle back around, right? That was a disaster. Should I play my close call and re-roll any 1 die? Shoot. I'm playing my close call, and I'm re-rolling this die. Oh! Worth it! Oh my gosh, we got a success! So, give me that time back, because that is actually a success. 1 success. We lose 1 time for that, but our horror goes down. So now we can go back to rolling 2 dice. That was the best use of a close call I've ever had. Okay, now we are going to sprint. So let's see if we can move. Let's see what kind of moving. Stephen Malowski, 7-stream streak over on Twitch. Oh, yeah, that's 1 success for our sprint, which means we lose a time, but we can move up to 2 spaces. So, we're not having any time left to buy cards. We're going to go here. Should I just jump down and leave the victims? They aren't going to be able to follow me anyway. I'm going to jump down. I'm going to leave the victims. I'm going to jump down because it's going to put me closer to the kid. So I'm going to jump over the railing. The victims won't follow me. Into the food court. Okay. Now I have to roll a die. On a 5 or 6, I take no damage. But on a 1 to 4, I take 1 point of damage. A 3. So I'm taking 1 point of damage. That's okay. For jumping down. I hurt myself. Does it cost me a time to jump down? No. So now I want to pick up this component since I'm in the space with it, which I think that does cost me a time. To pick up a cybernetic part token, spend a time during the action phase while in the token space. Not while moving through, you have to be in it. Then and then I put it in my backpack, face down. So I will spin 1 more time, and I will put this in my backpack, face down. Okay. I think I should walk. If I got 2 successes, I can get to the kid and try and build trust. Let's try it. I don't have my close call anymore. I will need 2 successes, and this is going to be difficult, but let's see what we can do. Okay. Come on. There's no successes, but I can convert 1. I'm not sure it's worth it. I'm not going to convert anything. I'm going to take what the result of no successes. I'm going to move 1 space. I'm going to move here with these victims. I'm going to take a damage, and I'm going to lose 2 time. Because I'm going to lose 2 time no matter what, unless I could convert and just lose 1 time and move 1 space. But I think it's better to keep the cards in my hand right now. So that's what I'm doing. So I only have 1 time to spend, which means the only thing I can do is get a close call to add to my hand, which is fine. It's fine. Okay. We're getting closer to him, though. So I've done that. I get these 0-cost cards back into my hand. The sprint is not a 0-cost card. I need to go back there. The weak attack and the walk are. And then these can go back into their spots in the tableau. Sprint, close call, focus. We'll go there. And now we do the killer phase. I'm going to finish this phase out, and then we'll take a quick bathroom break. Okay. So now we do the killer face. The killer will, again, target our savior. And move. Luckily, his bloodlust has only gone up 1, so he's going to move 1. He's not going to be able to get to anyone or do any killing yet. But he's 1 away. It's not great. And then we'll pull over a tarot card, so let's see what happens. Deploy countermeasures. Place a countermeasure token in each space adjacent to the hunter. If you, an ally, or a victim enter a space with a countermeasure token, receive damage and discard the token. And then the horror goes up by 1. Of course it does. So what I do... These are all adjacent. What happens if he's in the space with it to start? Oh, this is a good point, Michael Waldo. To clarify, yeah, something that I said earlier is pointing out that the bloodlust goes up for doing damage to the hunter just once per action phase. So if I do a lot of little 1 damage hits, that's still only going to go up 1. It's just if I do a lot of little 1 damage hits in different turns, it'll go up. Boop, 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 boop. So I think because this card specifies when you enter a space with it, it does damage. He's already in the space. So I think it's okay. I'm going to take damage, though, because I am going to be going into that space. So the horror goes up 1, so it's now back up to 6, which sucks. My sleeves keep hitting everything. Not ideal, but here we are. I have got to damage this thing. All right. So that goes away, and then we do our savior card. He's probably going to run away from me. Go to hell. Oh, no. Move the savior 2 spaces toward the killer. This kid. Why is he like this? So he's just literally going into the space with the killer. Great. Good job, kid. Good job, kid. This changes things. Countermeasures hurts everyone in the space. It says if you, an ally, or a victim enter a space with a countermeasure token, they receive damage. Yeah, come on, kid. Run away from the killer, not towards. Run away. Teenagers, right? Cool. Well, before we start the next turn, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. And I will, on YouTube, I'll run a little ad just because I'm going to the bathroom. But I'll be back very shortly. And we'll see y'all in just a moment. I'm back, y'all. All right. Thanks. Thanks, everyone, for your patience. Of course, I've just seen... Should I look at this? Hold on. I have a text. Okay. That is fine. That is not important. I don't need to deal with that text right now. Oh boy. Okay, it's my turn. We're gonna reset this time. Yeesh. Well, this is bad. So we might spin a bunch of cards. I'm gonna focus to try and lower the horror again. So I have one die I can roll. What is this? Oh, I do have a close call. Oh my gosh. Wow, this really sucks. I don't have great cards for this. All right, I'm going to try my close call and re-roll that die again and hope that it goes the way it did last time. Come on. It didn't. That's an absolute fail. I'm so annoyed. I lose 2 times. That's bad. Maybe I should have gotten rid of one of my woof. Okay, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna take damage. This is really... I might die. This might be over. I wonder if I should just not do anything. Should I just try and heal and not do anything? He's gonna get attacked, but he won't die. He won't die from it. Though it will reveal the dark power. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try and short rest. I can only roll 1 die. That's a fail. So I do heal. The horror, oh no, the horror goes up, which means which does mean the bloodlust goes up. I lose a time and my turn is over. So he's going to do 2 damage now to the savior this turn. And the dark power is revealed. And this is really bad. So much for saying that I lasted longer than Jamie. It's like about to be out. So... yeah, the savior is running toward danger like a punk. And I have all the wrong cards right now. Reinforced endoskeleton. The Mark V ignores all oh no. So he now ignores any effects that are like taking damage by pushing him through a wall or off a railing. I have to just do 2 damage to him with weapons. And I don't have any. Great. So I have 3 time to spend. Should I discard a card to get 4 so I can take a Furious Strike? Or a Guard or a Retaliate? Or... I'm going to discard my weak... I'm going to discard my weak attack to give myself 1 time back. So now I have 4 to spin, and I'm going to use it to get a Furious Strike. Because I need to see if I can do some damage to him. And this is bad. This is falling apart very quickly. That's my turn. It sucked. I will get a focus and a walk back. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Good. That's great. Oh no, this is about to escalate really badly. This is about to really escalate because Avian Train, yeah, he has a ton of health. It's not been time to draw a tarot card yet. I haven't drawn a tarot card because I haven't done the killer phase yet. Amy G thinks I should get a distraction. That would help to lower the horror, but like I need to do damage to him, and it's really tricky to All right. Okay. I will try Amy G's advice. I will get a distraction for 3, and the 4th I will get a close call. Which I did have one here that I could take. Not the one I just discarded back into the pile. But I've got to start being able to do damage to him. But I also need to lower the horror level. So... Alright, killer phase. He's in the space with his target. He will do 2 damage. So the kid is half dead. That's great. This isn't going to make the kid trust me. It would be nice if when the kid took damage, he actually started to trust you. Right? That'd be great. That'd be good. But that's not how it works. Now we do a terror card. Oh, we lose. We lose. Because, yes, the bloodlust should go up for doing that attack, which would make the horror go up, which makes the bloodlust go up. And then the horror level goes up, which makes the bloodlust go up, which makes the horror level go up, which makes the bloodlust go up. He's now attacking again for 3 damage, and the kid is dead. So... we're gonna just rewind a little and reset some things and see if we can make this go a little better, because I don't want to end the stream like that, but I also don't want to fully restart a new game. So we died. We lost. So we lost. But we're gonna save Scum. We're gonna save Scum. Where should we go back to? So I kind of like, we just have cards in our hand. I was like, I could put them all back, but so I actually don't even know like what a good way to reset would be. So he's got his dark power. So let's go back to where he had his dark power. And let's see, the kid ran toward him. I am here. That's all there. We'll do, that's all true. It escalated very quickly. Yeah, it was bad. And just for ease of everything, I'll just keep the cards I have in my hand, I guess. Because it's too hard to go back that far. Traveling back to change the past is on brand for this movie. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. That's what we're doing. We're just keeping it on theme. So we're going to start here. We're just going to play my turn over again. I'm just going to use the cards I have in my hand because that's what I have. And that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to, we've officially lost this game, but we're going to rewind and see if we can have see what else we can make happen. So, with that in mind, we've gone back in time, but I do have some of my knowledge of the future, so I have these cards still. I think this is very thematic, and I will... It's my turn! Yay! I'm going to play Distraction. I roll 1 die. Okay, so that is not a success, but we can convert. We could reset to the initial setup for the game. Yeah, it's just like going all the way back. And I don't want to take the time to go all the way back. So this is how we're doing it. We're just like, yep. We're cheating a little. Okay. So, I am going to, I just need a success. So I'm going to actually take my focus and my close call and I'm going to discard them to convert this to a success, which means the horror will go down by 1 and I will gain a time. So that's what we're doing. And then I will try to walk. So I'm rolling 2 dice to try and walk toward this kid. Okay, so that's 1 success. So I can move up to 1 space and lose a time. So I'm back down to 6 time. I'm going to walk into here. That makes this go away, but I do take a damage from it. Oh, this is technically before the kid's been attacked. Okay. So here's the thing. I kind of think we go into this. Yeah. No, because then we'll die. I mean, this is probably not going back far enough, actually, to help us. Well, it won't escalate quite so bad because hopefully we won't be triggering this bloodlust cascade. I'm just like, do we walk into this space with him and try and build trust? Now, if he attacks, we could still die. Let's see what happens. We're going to try and walk again. We would have to convert that. So let's see. We don't really have the cards we need to do it. So, yeesh. I can just lose 2 time. Move up to 1 space. Take a hit. Lose 2 time. But then I can get a retaliate. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I have no successes. I'm going to move up to 1 space. I'm going to go into the space with them. I'm going to take a hit. So now I'm going to get to roll an extra die anyway because I'm down to 1 health. And I lose 2 time. Now, I'm going to try and build trust. I would love to not lose time because I want to get a retaliate. But let's see what happens. I'm going to roll 3 dice. Let's see if we can build some trust. Please give me 2 successes would be incredible. Okay, I have 1 success and the possibility to convert. I don't have the cards to convert. I only have 1 card left. So that's 1 success. So I will increase the trust by 1. So he now says, eat me. But he can use ally actions, which is great. I think that can happen immediately. I do lose 1 time. Can he use take those actions immediately? Bonsonator says, hello, you got this. We did already lose. He can do it during the action phase, so I think this can immediately happen. I think he can immediately do this. Hey, Andrew Johnson, bloodlust goes up in this scenario when either the killer does damage to you or an ally, not a victim, or when you do damage to him. My last card, Freeboy is asking if I should trade this to get an extra time to get the retaliate, or if I really need this. This is a build trust. I think it might not be a bad idea, though, at this juncture, to spend it to get the retaliate. But first, our ally can do something during the action phase. Because he can now use the bottom 2 ally actions, which is recover health or reduce damage from an attack by 1. Okay, so those are basically, he has no health to recover yet, but he can help, he can defend. So that's great. So I think I will actually discard my build trust. Oh my gosh, and get a retaliate. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. This is so tricky. I am immediately teetering. I've safe scummed. I've gone back. I've lost. I've gone back a couple of turns and I'm immediately almost dead again. Yeah, you walk up to the kid after he gets hit and say, do you trust me now? I'm so torn. Do I hold on to the build trust and try and make it go up again next turn? I mean, he might run away, though. He's probably going to run away. Ooh, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Retaliate can protect the kid, yes. It would, if I can have a successful retaliate, it'll keep the bloodlust from going up. But I can also get guard. I can also just get guard in a close call. But I need to do the damage. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to spin the card. I'm going to get 4 time. I'm going to buy the retaliate. Because if it does 2 damage back, it will knock off another piece on him. And that's just what we're doing. I don't know if it was a good idea. It probably wasn't, but here we are. Here we are. This is the choice I've made. So build trust goes back here. Our 0 cost cards go here. The distraction goes here. Our close call and our focus. Okay. This is so hard. This is such a hard. All right, so now, the kid has no useful actions to do at this moment. Now we do the killer phase. So the killer will attack the savior. It will do 2 damage. But I do have this retaliate, so I'm going to play it and hope that it does something good. So I roll 3 dice because I only have 1 health. And let's see what happens. Azalea, don't eat your card. I'm stressed chewing on my card. Okay, 1 success, and I could possibly convert. 1 success is... I mean, the bloodlust is going to go up because I'm going to do damage to him. Okay. I can reduce the damage. I can take all the damage out, and I can do 1 damage to him. If I can do 1 more damage to him, another piece will fall off of him. I'm going to do my short rest and my weak attack. I'm going to discard them to convert this 4 that I rolled to a success, so that I'm ignoring all damage from the attack, and I'm doing 2 damage back. Now, this is going to have some repercussions, but... No, I'm going to hold on to the focus. So no damage happens, and I do 2 damage to him, which makes this piece fall off of him. We need to roll to see where it goes. A 5. So we base on the panic. The 5, it goes, of course it goes over here where we're going to take damage if we go into there. Okay. But because we did damage to him, the bloodlust goes up, which means the horror goes up by 1. So the horror is back to being at 6, which isn't great. But we're rolling 2 dice now because I'm almost dead. And then we pull a terror card. It's coming for me. I gotta hide. If the savior is not on the board, discard. Okay, he is. Panic the savior 3 times. Oh, yeah. We're gonna first, let's panic the savior 3 times. Okay. First, a 6, which means he's gonna run here. Okay. Again, a 3, which means he runs here. He's gonna take damage in the food court. Okay. A 6. Oh my gosh, he actually does it. He ran back into here. Okay. Then the horror level goes up. It can't, so the bloodlust will go up. And then we draw an event card. Let's see what we have. Renovations. Okay, so this says, roll a die and place a destroyed wall token on one of that store's walls if possible. Roll a 2nd die and repeat. Interesting. Okay. So, a 1. So, 1 is the military surplus store. So now that is busted through there. And the other one a 2. That's boards and bones. And so that will bust through here. So you can now, you don't have to go out into the railing spaces to move through there. All right. And now we discard this. And now we draw a savior card. Let's see. He trusts us a tiny bit now. Eat me. He's on eat me. Why is he doing this to us? Move the savior 2 spaces toward the killer. Excuse me. Move the savior 1 space toward the killer. Good. Good job, kid. So he's just right back where he started. Okay. Then it's our turn. I discarded these cards. So there's literally, I can't do anything. This is so bad. I have my focus card, and that's it. Yeah, this kid has no survival instinct. So I'm going to roll 2 dice and try and lower the horror. And that's all I can do on my turn. That's my only card. It doesn't work because I have no cards to spin. So I just lose 2 times. So that puts, did I spin time already? No. So this should have been on 6. I lose 2 times and nothing happens. What a garbage turn. So I have 4 to spin. And I'm going to do a guard and a build trust, I guess. Or should I just get the Furious Strike? That would be all I have, though. And he will attack. He's going to do 2 damage and attack. It's just going to, like, escalate again. I think I'm going to get the guard. And a build trust. So that I have it for next turn in case I'm still in the space with our snot-nosed savior. Those are my 0-cost cards. My other 0-cost cards go over here and retaliate. We're not gonna get our Mark V ally. This is crazy. It is so hard. All right. That's our turn. So the killer will go. He will attack. I'm going to play our guard to try and stop it. So I roll 2 dice, and I'm hoping to just... Even 1 success is good. He's only going to do 2 damage, and 1 success will reduce the damage by 2. So, did it. 1 success. So the damage is reduced by 2. Nothing happens. The bloodlust will not go up because no damage was done. Perfect. Then we pull a tarot card and hope it's not another attack. Thank you, Panda Angel. We'll see you later. Target acquired. Cool. So the horror level goes up. It can't, so the bloodlust goes up, which makes the horror level go up, which makes the bloodlust go up. He's now going to do 3 damage. Movement of 2. He's going to target, move, attack. We're all in the same space. He's going to attack. He's going to do 3 damage to the kid. I can't stop it because I have no more reaction cards. The kid will use 1 action to reduce an attack by 1. So he's, oh my gosh. So he's going to take 2 damage. That's going to make the bloodlust go up, which would make the horror go up. It can't, so the bloodlust goes up again. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. I have heartburn. I have heartburn right now. We're not gonna get to Mark 10. Are you crazy? This is nuts. All right. Then, okay, that was the event. So now we draw a savior card. Maybe he won't be an idiot. I'm not stealing. I'm just borrowing. Oh my gosh. Eat me. This is what we're at. It says, move the savior to the nearest item spot and discard the top item card. So the nearest item spot is the military surplus store. Well, at least he's away from taking damage. And that means that the Hackmaster 9000 is gone out of the game. Okay, so Zumharger is asking, are there 2 spaces to block damage? So no, the way this goes is once you have a cube in a row of an action, you can't place another cube there. But now, at the end of the upkeep phase, this slides it down 1. So it basically is a cooldown timer. The second box is a cooldown timer. All right, it's my turn. I'm going to try to focus. So see if we can lower some horror. Because that's a nightmare. I have 1 success. So that means I spin 1 time, but the horror goes down. So now I can roll 3 dice. And I'm going to see if I can... Oh, it's going to cost me 2 time to get to him. These broken escalators are so bad. Maybe I should just stay here. Maybe I should just stay here. And attack this guy. I have 5 cards. I mean, I have 5 time to spend. I could just take a retaliate and a close call. I think. Because if he's in the space with me, I don't think he'll move to attack the savior. I'm going to take a retaliate and a close call. I need to get him on our side. If I can do 2 more damage to him, then we have 2 turns of like a respite. Nothing happens. So that's what we're doing. Okay. We get these 0 cost cards, and then these cards go back. So the guard goes here and the focus goes there. Okay. Now the killer will attack me because we're in the same space. And I'm going to play my retaliate. I'm going to roll 3 dice. Hey, look, I either die now or this is awesome. So we want to do 2 damage and hopefully not take any. I did it! Look! I did 2 successes. Okay, so that means I ignore all damage from the attack. I deal 2. The last piece comes off. Let's see where it goes. The 6, it goes here, which is brilliant. Okay, when the last piece comes off, hold on. Does this immediately... when all the cybernetic part tokens have been removed and only countdown tokens remain on top of the finale card, ignore the killer action and do not draw a terror card. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's happening. Good things are happening. Instead, remove a countdown token at the beginning of the killer phase and increase bloodlust by 1. Well, that's bad. When the second countdown token is removed, draw a new setup card. Place the silver killer where the killer spot is, the silver meeple where the killer spot is on the new setup card. Cool. Y'all. Incredible. So I do damage to him, so the bloodlust goes up. Which makes the horror go up, which is bad. But we don't do all the other things. We will increase the bloodlust when we move this, but it's a whole thing. This is speeding toward the end here because the bloodlust is crazy because we never got our horror level down much, but that's awesome. So we've done that. And now, instead of the killer phase, we remove this token, but that makes the bloodlust go up again. So we're going to start discarding tarot cards here, but we're going to stop having this horrible horror level escalation. So we don't draw a tarot card. We just do the savior. And next turn, I can make him our ally next turn. Oh, perfect. Oh yeah, I could do this right. I could make him our ally right now, right? I could spin the time. Okay, wait, whoa. Before we do our killer phase, yep, it can still be my, no, this was the retaliate. We're in the killer phase. So I cannot, okay, yes, everything's fine. Everything we've done. Hold on, y'all. This was in a retaliate. So he was already doing that thing. I did the damage. That made that come off. So then the bloodlust went up to here. So wait. So hold on. Back up, everyone. We're in the middle of the killer phase. So I think... Ooh, here's a question. Here's the question. Okay. When all the cybernetic part tokens have been removed and only countdown tokens remain, ignore the killer action and do not draw a tarot card. So I think that will happen next turn because we're already in the middle of the killer phase. Unless we completely end the killer phase now. I am not 100% sure, so this might be wrong. We maybe are supposed to continue to resolve a tarot card, but I'm not going to. I think we end the killer phase immediately, and we just go, because we've done this, we've kind of knocked him out, and we just draw a savior card, and then we do this stuff for the next 2 turns. That's what I think is happening. That's what we're doing. Bloop. That's what I've decided, and if it's wrong, I'm sure it will be in the YouTube comments of this video. Okay. Savior. Still on Eat Me. Discard 1 random item. If you are unable to discard an item, lose 2 time. I have no items, so we will lose 2 time. Thanks for stealing from me, kid. You suck. Okay, great. So Michael Waldo in chat saying the phase does immediately end. Okay. So I think we're right. I think we're doing this right. So now it's my turn. I am going to spend a time, only 3. I'm going to spend a time to repair our friend here and gain another ally. I have no health. This is fine. I'm going to put him here on top of our terror track. Okay. So I spend a time. We're in his space. Beep. And I flip this over and see how much health he gets. Oh, that's brilliant. He gets 3 health. I'm going to pull it from here. So he has 3 health and he is on our side. And he also gets this special power. Thank you so much for subscribing. Ember Keelich. I almost knocked my coffee over. So this now becomes our special power. So Mark 5 ignores all, the same thing basically, but now this is on our side. He ignores all minus heart effects, but he still takes damage symbols. Okay, so I've done that. So he can actually do stuff. He's going to fight on our side, but he's just going to stay where he is for now. I'm not going to make him do anything because it doesn't really matter. And then I will... I'm going to focus to try and bring down the horror level, and then I'm going to try and walk over to the kid. And we'll see what happens. So I'm still rolling... I'm rolling 2 dice. I don't think I can heal the kid with... I cannot heal the kid with his cube. Oh, the kid can heal. Yes, yes. I haven't gotten there yet. Well, there's a bad die roll to balance everything out. So, no success. So I can lose 2 time. Or I can play a close call. And I'm going to re-roll 1 die and hope that it's good. It's not. I rolled a 1. Garbage. So I just lose 2 time. Not great. Not great. So I can't do anything. Because everything costs time. I will... Can I discard a card now to get time to take more actions, or is that only for shopping? Boxing Meeples, I lost already, and we just rewound a little bit to see if we could keep going a little bit. I don't know actually about that. If you can, I know you can discard a card to get more time, but is that just for purchasing? Yes, you can discard now and then have a time. I know 0 time is not the same as the end of the turn, Zimherger, but what I'm saying is all of my actions would cost me time to do. So I want to walk, but they all cost me time to do. I guess even one time would take me down to the 0, and then that would end my thing. I will discard my... Let's wait, and let's do my walk and see if I can... Let's see if I can do this. Okay. So I'm rolling 2 dice. Oh my goodness, 2 successes. Okay, well that's something. I was just thinking, like, if I have to spend this time, I have no time to spend. But I guess it's just once you hit this, that ends your turn. I'm not normally in this scenario. So I can move up to 2 spaces. It does cost me a time, so that will end my turn. But I'm going to come here. I can't pick this up yet. I'll have to wait till next turn. Okay. That's fine. It is what it is. Look, I'm a little closer to him, and it's fine. The kid will use his turn. He's going to put a thing on here, and he's going to recover 1 health. And then we are going to... We skip this. This comes off. Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to deal with my cards. I have no time, so I can't buy anything new. So these all just go away. Okay. I've saved no victims as usual. Now we see the kid has healed. Put a little thing there. He got a heart back. This comes off. The bloodlust goes up. And the savior pulls his card. So we're still just on eat me. Oh, good. I loot. Is the kid about to kill me? Is that what's going to happen here? That's hilarious. Let go. You're hurting me. He's on eat me, so he kicks me in the shins. He does 1 damage to me. And if I have no extra health on the back of this, then we die. That's hilarious. Oh wait, good call. Discard and draw a new savior card if the savior is not in your space. Oh, he can't kick me. He's 2 spaces away. Oh, also, wait a minute. He's been away from me. He shouldn't have discarded this either. All right, he discarded a random this random item, which made us lose 2 time. He shouldn't have been able to do that because he needed to be adjacent to me or in my space, and he wasn't. So actually, we did that wrong. You're full of shit. I'm not in danger. Cool. Eat me. The horror goes up. Y'all, it can't. We've been horrified this whole time. So this goes, jeep, and we discard the next tarot card. This is just gone. This just doesn't happen. Okay. Oh. It's funny, as if the kid... Can you imagine, though, if he was in the same space with me, he would have just killed me. Matthew Jude, hello. I have not won yet. I lost, and then I rewound a little bit just to see if we could play a little longer. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna lose soon, though, probably. Okay. I'm so lost. It's honestly, it's not easy. It's not easy to stream this game. So we did the kid thing. I corrected the thing that I'd done wrong. I just called it out. That's it. It's my turn. Because we discarded the token. Nothing else happens. With the 2 extra time, I think you should let yourself pick up that part. You know what? Zimherger, I like where your head's at. I would have been able to pick this up. And then I have it. But I have to be in the space with him to be able to repair him. So I just have it, just in case. Now it's my turn. I've got to get to this kid. So we are going to try to walk over to him. I'm rolling 2 dice. That's 1 success. So I can move up to 1 space. I lose a time, but this is a broken escalator, so it's going to cost me 2 times. So it's actually 1, 2, 3 time to get here. I don't have another walk. So I can't try to do the thing. That's true. I could move or try and repair him and not go closer to him and take 2 of those time back. Spend a time, give him 2 more health. I don't think it's gonna matter much because I think I'm gonna be dead pretty soon. We'll just do that, I guess, because I can't get to the kid anyway. Let's try and focus, and then that'll be the end of my turn. I can lower this horror. Oh, Box Meeple says, even Evan, the designer, said maybe put too many moving parts in this. That's 1 success. So that means we'll lose a time, but the horror does go down by 1. So now we have 3 left. I'm going to get a sprint and a close call. I need to be able to move. That's my turn. So I'm going to get these 0 cost cards. These cards go back. The killer phase doesn't happen, but this token goes. And that means the Bloodlust is going to go again. Boop, which means we discard a tarot card. Now we're going to put this killer on the map. So we draw a new setup card to see where he goes. Okay, he goes... Oh my gosh, where this victim is. So he goes here. So this is where he is now. So now we can start to try and deal with this guy. But, yeah. Oh, this slides off. This comes down. Okay, I think that's that. Now we draw another savior card. Oh, you could have had the ally. Oh, the ally could have moved to me. And I could have. Well, that's a good. That would have been good, Michael. And I messed that up. And we're just going to leave it now because it's too much to go back and redo. But that would have been that would have been good. Okay, so the savior says, watch this. Eat me. Move the savior up to 1 space toward the nearest railing space. If he's in a railing space, he jumps over the railing. Wow, this guy sucks. Okay, so he goes here. He's getting closer to me, though. And then he jumps over. Boop. I think we have to check and see if he takes damage. So we'll roll a die. He does not take damage, the little snot-nosed brat. All right, that's not so bad. Okay. Cool. Now it's back to me. All right, so can we get to this kid? I'm going to try and sprint over to him. We're going to roll 3 dice. Let's see if we can build up a little more trust. Okay, I've only done 1 success, but that does let me move 2 spaces, even though I lose it. I always forget to reset my time. I lose a time, but I can move up to 2 spaces, which will put me in the space with this kid. And so then I'm going to try and build trust. So 3 more. Come on. Chocolate wine, thanks for the follow. 2 1s. Oops, that was a 5. 2 1s and a 5. So that's 1 success. So I increase trust by 1. He can use more of his ally actions now. Now he can move. And, because Because now we're on I guess you're okay, but it does cost me a time. He needs to be in I believe you, and then he will be able to exit. I think he has to exit. Does he have to exit with me in the space with him, or will he just go by himself? Let's see. Oh no, he doesn't need me to be there with him. That's cool. But he's going to stay where I am right now because I would like to try and build more trust. Okay. So he's not going to do any of his actions. Our monster, our hunter ally, will though. He's going to use an action to move one space. Can I do multiple? I think I can. And then I'm going to use another one of his actions. He's going to move another space. I think that works. To take an action, place an action cube on the leftmost space next to the action being taken. An action is not available if there's already a cube in the row. I think I can do it as long as it's an open spot, and it was. Oh, defeats, I reset because I lost. And I thought, well, let's rewind a little bit and see how much more we can do. Okay, so they've gone to, I want to do anything else. I'm going to try to focus again, see if we can lower the horror, and then I think we're going to be done. Isn't one of those move 2? No, they're both move 1. They're both just move 1 space. There's a do 2 damage. Oh, 2 successes. That's awesome. I've knocked a bunch of cards off. Hold on. These are my cards. 2 successes, which means the horror level goes down by 1. Haha, and I gain 2 time. That's incredible. I'm going to be done with all of our turns. We are done. And I have 6 to spend. And I think a retaliate and a build a trust are a great way to spend those cards. So, oh, and then I'll get these cards back. Focus goes here, here. Sprint goes here. Great. Okay. Now the hunter will actually act because it's back to him. He is going to target us. I think he moves away from this victim. He's not targeting the victim. So I don't think he's going to kill this victim that's in his way. I think he's just going to target us. He does not care about that victim. But he will not jump over the railing. So he has a move of 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Now he's in the space with the, oh my gosh, it's a Terminator versus Terminator battle. I don't like healing myself. No, let's dive in. Now we draw a tarot card. System reboot. If the Mark V is the active killer, place an additional cybernetic parts token on the finale card stack. He is not. If the Mark X is the active killer, it recovers 4 health. Well, it's taken no damage, so that's actually not a terrible card to have drawn. Yeah, I need the extra die for being at 1 health, so I tend to not heal myself. Okay, that was not that bad. So everything shifts over. So this cube comes off here. This cube goes here. This one slides all the way down. I don't know if y'all could see that, but everything shifted. And it's my turn. I don't think I've missed anything in that. Oh, the kid actually, the snot-nosed kid does actually he draws his last savior card. I'm not going anywhere with you. Discard and draw a new savior card if he's not in your space. He is. So we're on, I guess you're okay. We gain a time. It was nice to get something good. That's it. We have no more savior cards to draw, so he's no longer going to be acting like a total brat. Okay. Can you believe we're this far into the game and there's this many victims still on the board, this is a wild scenario, frankly. So I'm going to start by trying to build trust. If we can get him to I believe you, we might be able to save him, which would be great. So we're going to roll 3 dice and see if we can get... I just need 1 success, but 2 would be cool too. I just need him to exit. I don't even have to be in the space with him. I got 2 successes. Okay, so that means increase trust by 1. It doesn't cost me any time. We're now on I believe you. He can use all of his actions. We're going to use one of his actions right now to lower the horror by 1. And then he's going to move 1 space here. And then he's going to move 1 space here. So he's closer to the exit. Okay. And then he's going to do his last... Do we want all... I mean, we have to. Then he's going to use his last one to recover a health. So he's at full health again. Okay. Oh, the table's turned. Oh, no, he would have taken a damage. He didn't go through that space. He would have taken a damage. That would have been silly. He went here and then here. Okay. That's him. My Mark 5 is going to spend an action to do 2 damage to our Mark 10. Take that, buddy. Does that make the horror level go? I mean, does that make the bloodlust go up? Let's increase when the hunter either deals damage to you or an ally or is damaged itself once per phase. Well, and this is our phase. So, yeah, okay. So that makes the bloodlust go up because he took damage. That discards the next tarot card. We're getting very close to the finale. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't reshuffle the survivor stack. I think it is just done. Let's double check real quick. I might be wrong. Or the savior stack. When the savior is in play or until the savior deck runs out, draw a savior card. So yeah. I know he'll have no actions next turn, but essentially it's the same thing. He either moves 1 now and then wait, and the next turn he moves again. Or he moves 2 now, stays further away from what's his face, maybe, and like, I feel like it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. So, maybe I'm wrong, but... I mean, maybe, like, you save 1 in case he needs to reduce an attack damage or something like that, but this is what I'm doing. Okay, so we did that. That was a lot. And now I'm going to walk to try and come down into here. Would have been great to get a gun, but I don't have a gun, and that's fine. So, 3 dice. No successes, but I can convert 1. I would like to because I would like to get in the way of... I'm going to take my... focus and my short rest. I'm going to discard them to walk 1 space for 1 success. That will cost me a time. And then I'm going to be there. And that's what I'm going to do for my turn. I have 6 to spend, and I'm going to spend it on getting a critical blow. All right, I get this card back. My 0 cost cards go here. My blind trust goes there. I don't need to worry about those anymore. And that's the end of my turn. So the killer will go. I think he will stay in the space with the other killer. Because he's targeting the final girl symbol. Which means he will stop and deal with either an ally or me before he gets to the savior. I think that's correct. So I think he will stay and fight the Mark 5. I think that makes sense. So that's what he's doing. He's not moving. He's staying to fight the Mark 5. He will do 5 damage, 1, 2, 3, which is all the health for the Mark 5. The Mark 5 is going to reduce damage from the attack by 1, which means he will have 1 health left. Okay. And now we draw a terror card. Relentless Pursuit. Okay, so we draw an event. Rise of the Nerds. Place a new victim at both Boards and Bones and Joystick Heroes. Whenever you end the action phase in either store with a victim in your space, choose one of the following. Whoa, you gain 3 times, lower the horror, or gain health. That's incredible. We're never going to get there, but that's fine. Joystick Heroes. And where's Boards and Bones? Here. We're never going to get there, but that's hilarious. And then he's going to target, move twice, and attack. So I think he's going to kill now, unfortunately, our, because we can't reduce the damage again. So he will now kill our Mark 5. And that's it. He's done. Well, he did a little damage while we had him. So that was something. It was something. All right, and then the kid doesn't do anything because we have no more savior cards. It's back to me. Oh, what does happen is all these cubes come down 1. Okay. So next turn, maybe he'll be able to leave. So I would like to walk into Duder's space and hit him with a critical blow if I can. So I'm going to walk, hopefully, 3 dice. I have to win, I have to defeat the hunter. I think it's probably not going to happen. I'm probably going to die here in the next turn or 2, but 1 success, which means I can move up to 1 space. It cost me 1 time. It's going to cost me 2 times because I have to go through this broken escalator. So 3 times is spent there. And now I'm going to critical blow. So 3 damage if I get 2 successes. I have 1 success and 2 that I can convert. 1 success is 2 damage, lower the horror, and that's the end of my turn. I think I'm just going to do that and save my cards. So I do 2 damage. He has so much health. Lower the horror by 1, but my turn is over. But I'm going to keep him from coming after the kid for 1 more turn. So I have 3 to spend, and I'm going to spend it on 2 on a guard and 1 on a close call. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Then that's the end of my turn. So it's the killer's turn. So he will do 5 damage to me if I can't stop him. So the first thing I'm going to do is play my retaliate. And to hope to get 2 successes. Come on! No! That's 1 success, which would only reduce the damage by 2, which means it will kill me. So I need to, I don't think I can play a guard and a retaliate, right, on the same attack. So I'm going to play my close call. And I'm going to spend 2 time. I'm not going to re-roll all the dice. I'm just going to re-roll these 2. Oh my gosh. I can convert that. Which I'm going to need to do. So we're going to convert 2 focus cards. Discard them to convert that to a success. So I ignore all damage and do 2 damage back. His bloodlust goes up. Beep. Because we did damage to him. That probably should have gone up already. So the last terror card is discarded. If any effect causes this card to be discarded, resolve this card's effect before discarding. Oh, I could play both. Okay, interesting. So we're going to do that. Great. So this says, if the Mark V is the active killer, it isn't. It immediately shuts down. A bunch of things happen. If the Mark X is not on the board, it is on the board. Discard any remaining tarot cards and reveal the finale. Great. It's funny, that was our last card in the deck. So the finale is revealed. Holy crap. When revealed, the bloodlust goes up 1, 2, 3, 6. I mean, that doesn't matter because it's just discarding tarot cards. But so now it will heal target, move, and attack. Relentless pursuit. That's bad. Cool. So that's what's going to happen in its net. It's going to heal every time it takes a turn now. But it is done. All of these come off. Okay. So now it's our turn. Here's the cool thing that's going to happen. Our friend is going to use an action to lower the horror one more. Why not? And then he's going to move one space. He's going to come into this. He will take a damage from this countermeasures token that's in there. But he will also, he's in the exit space. He can exit the board. So he is going to leave. And what that does, saves him. And that means we instantly get all of these abilities and our extra special power. I need a gun for this to work, but so the horror goes down 1. We gain a time. I can move spaces. I'm not going to do that. I can take a guard card and I heal 2. Might as well heal 2. I don't have, do I want to move? Actually, it'd be great to get a gun. I don't even know if there's a gun in there, but we don't have a search card, so it kind of doesn't matter. We're just going to stay where we are. It would be so nice to have the gun to be able to make use of Kat's ability, which is why we chose her, but that's, I didn't search anything, so. Now it's my turn, and I don't have a lot to go with here, so I'm just going to weak attack and be done. I'm down 1 die, so now I'm only rolling, oh no, I lowered the horror though. I'm still rolling 3. Let's go. 1 success. 1 I could convert. But 1 success does a damage, and I take a damage, and that's fine with me. So 1 damage, which it's immediately going to heal, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not going to last much longer, but we are going at least into like a final showdown with the killer. I'm going to end my turn there because I'm going to use the 7 time that I have to buy some cards. I can take this 0 cost card. I'm going to take I'm just going to buy the critical blow again. Or should I get the Furious Strike and the Improvise for 7? That's what I'll do. Okay. That's that. These will go back. It's probably just a couple more turns before we're dead, y'all. Sure. Then it is going to be the killer's phase. So, yeah, Alan Meek says, I can vouch that Kat is amazing when you have a gun and her ability. I wish I had a gun. I wish I had a gun. Okay, killer phase. They heal. The 1 damage I did. Not great. And then they're going to attack me, which will do 5 damage. What do I have here? I have a guard. I have 2 guards. So let's see what happens. I'm going to see if I can not take any of this damage. 3 dice. Oh! That failed. I can reduce damage by 1. So that's 4. So I'm going to now play my other guard and see if I can make this happen. So I'm trying to avoid 4 damage now. Come on. Oh my gosh, what garbage rolls. I can convert to reduce by 2, which means I'd be taking 2 damage. It's going to kill me. So I might as well not spin the cards, because it'll just do all the damage to me anyway. So I reduce damage by 1. So that's 3 damage. Right? Reduce by 2. Yeah, either way, it's still going to do 2 damage to me. So that would happen, and now we just see if I have any health and if I'm still alive or not. Why not a close call? Oh, I didn't think about it. I forgot I had the close call in my hand. I've made my choice. No. Ugh. If I discarded the close call, I could re-roll 1 die. Alright, let's discard it and see if I can re-roll 1 die to get a success. Oh, I do get a success. Which means I can reduce the damage by 2. I mean, it's the same thing. I guess I could spend the 2 time and re-roll both. Oh no. Okay, so those were both fails. So it's still only 1 success, which will still kill me. So, but we did it. We spent the card. So let's see. No extra health. We lost. Well, we had already lost. But we lasted a lot longer once I kind of rewound it back and tried again. We at least saved our friend here. But that gave you an idea at least of how the ally works with our Mark 5 and then Mark 10 coming in, and you know, we did our best. We did our best. This is tough. This is a tough one. But really interesting, some really interesting stuff. Oh, this other component wouldn't have given the Mark 5 any more health anyway. All right, y'all. This was great. This was fun. Thank you for sticking around with this extra long stream. We're going to wrap up now. I really appreciate you. I will see if there is somewhere to send Twitch over in a raid. If you're watching this on YouTube as a VOD, thank you so much for checking out this upload, this live stream, but you're not watching it live, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Paula Deming every Thursday for the This Game Gets Dicey show, where I'm typically there with Matthew Jude playing board games and also stream video games. So come over, check us out. And if you haven't caught my YouTube videos that aren't live streams, go check them out. I do board game comedy. I also do playthroughs and other fun videos, so I hope you'll check those out. We are going to raid over on Twitch, Josephine. So I'm going to start that raid over there. She's playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. So we're going to set that up for Twitch. And then, yeah, we'll catch y'all later. Really, really appreciate all of you. I hope this, teenager was worth it for saving us. You know, we saved him and we died in the process. But hopefully that means that the world is okay. All right, everyone. Really appreciate you. We'll catch you next time. And bye, everyone.